Hey everybody, welcome back to some more unboxing videos, and today I have a Nintendo Switch unboxing, and unlike the previous ones, this is not made part of a YouTube short. Instead I'm doing it as a normal unboxing, and that product is the new Zelda Skyward Sword HD with the Steelbook. Yeah, I finally have a Steelbook for my games collection. I think the last Steelbook I had was BioShock, and that was years and years and years ago. Jesus Christ. So yeah, this is my second game Steelbook that I brought brand new, and it's just like, it's incredible. I don't know why I got the Steelbook, because I always told myself never go Steelbook because you don't get nothing extra with a Steelbook. It's just a casing, and quite frankly this doesn't look appealing. When I look at the new Steelbooks, they don't really look as good as a game. Maybe as a DVD box set, then the benefit of a Steelbook does look kind of good, but when it's part of a game, I'm not really getting my money's worth. Like the Steelbook, okay, the artwork looks sick, but when it's on the shelf, it doesn't really look presented. Maybe on a stand in a display case, then maybe I could justify it, but why the hell would I want to do that? So let's have a look at the front, okay? And pretty much Skyward Sword is just like the Wii box art, incredible. And I've never played Skyward Sword for the Wii. I had Twilight Princess for the Wii, but I never owned Skyward Sword because it used the Motion Plus, and I never had the Motion Plus, and my parents would never buy me the Motion Plus as a kid, so I never had it. And years later, even now, while I play my Wii, I just never got around to owning a Motion Plus adapter to go onto my controller. Never have. So I never really thought of buying Skyward Sword. But then I heard about the remaster for the Switch. I thought, okay, this is my chance to play the best Zelda game for the Nintendo Wii and be able to use it with the new Switch controls. And even the Steelbook as well. The Steelbook looks like nice. Like, I will not deny that this front cover on the Steelbook looks incredible. But when you go into the spine bit, which do you prefer? Normal Switch box or the Steelbook? I don't prefer the Steelbook one. Maybe because it's way too short of a writing. Maybe there's nothing. There's not even a Triforce symbol or nothing. Not even a shield or nothing to add here. So it really takes away from it. And onto the back, we don't really get any of this, so no bar description, just a shield and a sword. And it just really like limits your perspective, if that makes sense. And the reason why I got the Steelbook one is because I couldn't get the standalone game. It was not available. So I had to pre-order the game with the Steelbook in order to get it. So that's the only reason why I had the Steelbook. It's not because I wanted it, it's because I had no choice. And I kid you not, I went on eBay and people are selling the Steelbook, just the Steelbook, no game, just the Steelbook, for 20 quid. That's the lowest I've seen people sell it for as a buy now. People got bidding, but people want them for 20 quid. It's like thinking, why? The game, you can still pre-order it, or no, you can still buy it with the Steelbook for £50 and you get the game. So why would you want to go with eBay prices? Yeah, okay, after a few weeks, they're going to stop doing the Steelbooks. But why did you want to charge £20 for it? It's $44.99 for the actual game. That's how much this goes for, 45 quid. For an extra £5, you can get it with the Steelbook. So in hindsight, this is only worth a £5. So why would you want £20? That's why I think people are just like scalpers, like resellers. They just want to get as much money as they can for an item that they know is just £5 profit. So anyway, I'm going to show you the back real quick. Got some nice images, really quite nice, and controls as well. So basically you have the motion controls, which means you can use the Joy-Cons. Feels similar as what you would do on the Wii, on the Wii controllers. So you have that kind of like nostalgic feel towards it. And yeah, okay, you can use a Pro controller. I have seen people use a Pro controller and it does say compatible on the box. But if you want an old school feel, you could use the motion control. But for someone like me, I'm not going to use the Joy-Cons because my hands are too big and the Joy-Cons are too small. So I'll be using the Pro controller. And also there's the button only control. So if you want to have it on your Switch Lite, or if you want to have it like undocked and just on the gamepad, then at least then you can just have it as the button controls and don't have to worry about the motion controls. So they really thought about everything when they done this. They actually covered all the bases and made sure that they made it unique to each player, and that where they can experience the game as what it was like, but also fixed around it in case people didn't like those. So now that we've gone through all that, we're going to go into the game first. Just tear that down, take off the old Nintendo seal, and let's pop this open and have a look at that. That's really quite nice. We have Zelda there, which is a pretty nice background drop. And then if you want, you can always take this out and admire it a bit more. So yeah, pretty nice artwork, and that's what I quite like about Switch games. You will 9 times out of 10 get good amount of artwork on here. Sometimes like you get these flaps that are empty, which are 9 out of 10 times you're gonna get that as a regular occurrence. But sometimes you do get some nice stuff in there. And then this is the game right here, which, you know, it's not half bad. And then onto the back as well. People like seeing that. Good, now we showed off the game. Gonna zoom in on that one. Maybe we could show it a bit better. It's time to go over to the Steelbook. Now my Steelbook has got a bit of a tear on the bottom. That's because I went with Amazon, so I don't really need to break into it. And you know, for Steelbook quality, not half bad. I wouldn't really pay £20 for this, but if you could find one for a £5 or a £10, I would definitely say go for it. And inside you get like a different type of art style, which you can't really take out, so you have to pretty much accept this art style. But then you can put your game in there if you want your game, or any brochure if it comes with a brochure. I sometimes use these for notes. So yeah, the Zelda Skyward Sword with the Steelbook. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this unboxing video. If you did, please remember to like, comment and subscribe. If you're new to the channel and you haven't done already, when you do subscribe, please make sure you turn post notifications by clicking that bell icon to keep up to date with all latest, and I'll see you in the next awesome video. But until then, take care.